Hi guys, welcome to yet more finishing touches. This time it's in the rain, it is raining, but hey ho, still get it done. So I have new catches, they do come with keys, but obviously we're not gonna be locking this. The keys are like the thought. 1 minute. End of the world. So just can't get this camera too wet. So these are dead simple the way these go on. So that goes through that hole, like so. Hopefully, there you go, that fits. That goes through like that. And these, for some reason, to make them fatter, we do need this metal panel. Which goes on just like that. And then that just goes in there. Got that. Tighten it up. There we go, that's one done. Get the other one out. So I have also come to check on the oil leak. As of the filming of this video, an MOT has been booked in over with Richardson's. Some people will remember Richardson's from the channel. We're going back to 114 then. Last time we was there. So let's go in there for MOT, see if they can sort it out. Because annoyingly, I've done a lot of ringing round today, and a lot of places say, oh yeah, we can do a class 5, and I had a place that's just round the corner that when I rang up about a week ago, they said, oh yeah, it's not a problem. It's not a problem, we can do the class 5, that's not a problem. And then when I rang up to confirm today, they went, oh no, that vehicle's too big for us. And sort of like, when I rang up to ask him, I said to him, I said, look, it's an 8.5 metre bus, 30-seater bus, can you do the class 5 for it? Yeah, not a problem, we can do that. Yeah, because that was a problem. Right, so now all we need to do is adjust these to make sure that these actually go in. We may have to, because they're different, we may have to play about with them. It doesn't help because I can't see, that one's nearly there, so I can't see really what I'm doing. Try that there. Might have to have them quite short, these ones. But it doesn't help because I can't see what I'm hitting on. that looks like that is hitting on the radiator. A bit drier here. Like, these are the short ones, and there's a bit more room. So I reckon the long ones that I've just bought that are down there will go on that. So let's put one on and give it a go. So there's always more than one way of doing something. Let's do it on this one here. Whip that up. Take that out. Take that out. Drop the metal plate wherever that's just landed. It's okay, I have a spare. Put that then in there. Cut. See if that shouldn't go in. Yep. So 5. Might need some longer bolts. Yeah. I need some longer bolts, but that I can have a look for some longer bolts in a minute, but that will secure. So let me get the other one off. With the longer bolts, have a bit more padding around the backside of the other one, which we can do. See if I can find the bloody piece of metal in the dark. No, I've got that one and the other one, so I'll stick that in there. Bolt in that. Alter that bolt slightly and that will lock. So, in theory, being gentle because that's how the last one's broke. There we go, so that is locked in now. Now we've just got to do that with this one. So we'll take this new one off, put it on the front. Got a number plate lights doing all in this. So grab that out of there. Going down to the front. You're getting way too wet. The bolt. Stick that. just that. That one, I need to actually make it slightly longer. Yeah, that's gonna go. That's not gonna open. We can fatten that up a little bit. Right, let's go back to the front. There. We need to release that. Lift this up. And away. And this one, we can extend that out as far as it goes. There's the front one. Move that in place. Tighten it down with the nut. See how far out we are on that one. Quite far. Yeah, so we need some definite longer screws. Let's go in the dry and go and try and find some. Right, well that's much better in it, it's dry. I found one. I'm sure that's the right thread. So I'm just going to go give that a go, but I'm not going to take these out there because it's raining. If that's the right thread, then we have one. So we just need to find a second one, and if I've got one, there's a good chance I've got a second one somewhere. And although it's different, a second one, it's got a different head on it. So, but it'll do the trick. Should do. Let's have a look. Right, it's far from ideal, but both panels are secure. Need a slightly longer bolt on that side, or a bit of padding on the bracket, just to make it so it's more tight. But the lock does lock, and it does stop it from opening, so therefore it's locked. So that's that done. All I've got left is the number plate light and to see if we leak any more oil. So I can't do the number plate light because it's absolutely lashing it down. So I think we'll see if we leak any oil. Good floor. Right, anyway. So I think there's still room for a little bit more to go on. So that's the drip that we've got, which is incredibly slower than what we had before. So that's much better. There is clearly still a slight leak from somewhere. You can just about see it, maybe on top of there, especially if I stick you down there, just there. Obviously I've not checked fully underneath because the floor is soaking wet and I don't plan on getting too wet because I've got work yet. So I think what I'm going to do is spray this off now with some brake clean, let it all drip down, then pop back either like maybe tomorrow morning when it's not raining, or one of the mornings after work, when the floor is going to be dry. Stick a little bit more on in a few places, and then I think we should be cooking on that one. I think we should be in luck there because that's slowed down considerably, so I reckon that'll be fine. It does look worse because it is raining as well, so you've got to take that into account as well, because when it rains the oil won't just drip and stay in one spot, it sort of drips and then expands, so it is an improvement. So let me just spray that. So now the only true way to find out how bad this leak actually is going to be is after I've put a little bit more JB Weld on, like I say, once it's dry, is taking it for test, because whilst it's sat here it's not getting very hot, So blasting over to Oldham, it will get hot. If we take it and it fails on it, it fails on it. You know, we bring it back, we try again. It's just one of those things. But also, where it's going, they might have an idea on how to make it stop if it does fail, because they do repairs as well. Unlike Middlewich, where the reason why we like Middlewich is it's either it's passed or it's failed. So we'll see how we go. We've never taken it to this place for MOT before. Every place is different. Middlewich, they are, I wouldn't say relaxed about the Class 5 MOT for a preserved bus, but they are a little bit more relaxed than normal, as long as the motion, everything that makes the vehicle safe to be on the road is there and present and good. They're a lot more relaxed. This place, no idea. So that'll be interesting. But yeah, you're gonna get lots of little updates like this, aren't you?
Another shift done, another legend closer to the road. The gears are turning.